Hi everybody, my name is Barry Schwartz. This is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, August 10th, and this is the news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at SEOroundtable.com. First thing I wanted to discuss is that the Google Knowledge Graph is now available worldwide in all English languages. Included in that is also they came out with a new carousel option. So now when you do a Google search and it brings up the knowledge graph, and you click on some other things, it would actually pull up this carousel at the top of the page and slide through that. Also, on some searches, the knowledge graph is actually showing up in the actual search box. So when you do a search, it will bring down results and actually show you information right in that box. More information about that, August 9th at SEOroundtable.com. Also, Gmail. You can now get Gmail results in your search results. But by that I mean it's a field trial. So you can go to, I believe, just go to Search Engine Roundtable August 9th. There's a link to sign up. The first 1 million people who sign up will actually get Gmail results directly in their Google search results. Now, by default, the Gmail results are collapsed, so you don't see them. It doesn't work with Google Apps users. It's currently a beta test. And Google says that it's completely secure and people won't see your emails. There are a lot of people who are saying, oh my God, people are able to see my emails, that's crazy. But truth is, again, this is just an opt-in thing for right now, and who knows what's going to happen. But it's the first time Google's incorporating email search results in their search results. On August 8th, I gave an example of a Google Webmaster help thread where somebody was complaining about how their site is listed several different ways in Google. The cache has one way, the Google listing has another way. And Pierre Farr from Google cited examples of why this is happening. And basically, this guy has multiple URLs with exactly the same content, and Google is confused. So he recommends you use the canonical URL or 301 redirect the other URLs like any good webmaster would do. Bottom line is, canonical issues can be handled by Google, but good webmasters make sure it's handled for Google. This morning I posted about how what Google's stance is on A/B testing and multivariate testing. So when you're doing these tests, you have to make sure Googlebot is handled, because if you're testing one page and another page, Google doesn't want you to cloak. Google doesn't want you to 301 redirect. What you should be doing is obviously not cloak. Show Googlebot what you would show any user person. Use the rel canonical. Make sure you use 302s, not 301s. And only run the experiment as long as you need to, because the more it's up there, the more it confuses Google. Google posted this on their own blog, at the Google Webmaster Central blog. And if you want more details, definitely take a look at that. We have posted about that this morning with links to the relevant information. Also, more Google advice. Google's top guy on localization and internationalization, his name is Christopher. He wrote a Google Plus post basically explaining how much he hates being forced into specific languages. So if you go to a web page, Google has your IP, and this website tries to determine what language you want based on your IP. So if you are in Israel and you go to a website, it automatically translates the website or forces you into the website that's Hebrew. And I visit Israel. I don't know how to read Hebrew that well, and I like to get the English version. So he says it's one of his pet peeves. He hates when he sees that, and he basically explains, if you're going to do this, if you're going to go ahead and have internationalized content or languages and stuff like that, 4 things he recommends. One is verify that your page always returns the content for all users, does not crash with Googlebot. Make sure that each language is available under its own specific URL, maybe a country-specific TLD, maybe a /DE for German-based language. On the main page, provide links to language-specific URLs, either as it drops down with the English in its native language, or flags. And for search engines, use the rel alternate and href lang annotations so that Google could handle that properly. More about that from this morning, August 10th, at SEOroundtable.com. Google, for the first time, is showing a smartphone optimized icon for some users in the Google mobile search results. So if you're on your iPhone, your Android phone, you might see Google symbolizing which pages are mobile optimized, smartphone mobile optimized, versus which ones are not. It's a little smartphone icon right next to the URL in the listing, and Google's saying they're testing this to see if it provides a better user experience for the users or not. Now, obviously, what is a mobile smartphone optimized page? Google sent out their recommendations a couple months ago. We cover them. It's either responsive design or using certain attributes in the thing to communicate that you do have a mobile smartphone optimized website. This is not feature phone specific. Google had these tags for feature phones, but now this is specifically to smartphones. Google might internally have their own internal campaign builder for AdWords. So whenever we set up campaigns or you set up campaigns, you use your own tools or you use the Google tools within their interface. But Google supposedly, according to some rumors, has their own internal tools for their own AdWords reps. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. They probably are much more robust. They probably have a lot more detail, but there's probably a lot more room for prone for error if you're not trained in that tool. In any event, doesn't surprise me. We'll post about it on August 9th. Google Translate now has a new feature for Android users. It's basically Google Goggles built into Google Translate, where you can actually take a picture of, let's say, a menu. Then when you take the picture, you can just stroke over the words that you want to be translated. It will then convert those words to OCR, then translate in Google Translate, and let you even speak that language using the speech button. So it's very, very cool. It's pretty much closing the loop for the Google Translate app, and it really brings together everything from pictures to words to speech, all translating. It's pretty cool. Google AdSense has decided to discontinue paying their publishers by check. This is happening sometime in the near future. Google said as long as a country supports EFT, electronic funds transfer, those countries are going to no longer support checks. They're going to go ahead and email the publishers that are receiving these checks and tell them you got to update your information to take EFT as opposed to checks. You will get paid faster at the same time, but that's the case. We have a post about that on August 9th. Google has a post about how to merge Google Plus business pages with Google Plus local. So basically you had your Google Place page, it turned into a Google Plus local page, and now they want to make that into a Google Plus business page. So there's all this stuff where you can actually merge all the Google Plus factors into your Google local listing. Jade from the Google forums went ahead and explained how this works and what the benefits are. And there's detailed instructions on August 6th at SEOroundtable.com on how to actually do that. Finally, there's tons of logos on the website, on the Google homepage, on the Bing homepage for the Olympics. This past week, they've actually been doing a lot of animated, interactive logos where you actually play the sport, from basketball to hurdles to soccer. I think tomorrow is, let me just double check. Tomorrow is, it looks like it's dancing or something. I'll have to take a look deeper, but tomorrow's going to be some type of dancing. I assume, I don't know if it's interactive or not. Let me see if I can take a look quickly. Not that you really care, not that it's really important. I can't find out yet. But anyway, there's really some cool logos, and if you want to check them out, just do a search for Google Doodles, and the Google Doodles archive will come up, and you can play with all of them. It's a big time waster. In any event, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz. Today is August 10th, Friday, and that's the news we covered over at the Searching Roundtable at SEOroundtable.com over the past week. I'll see you guys next week. Everyone have a great weekend. Bye.